I'm at Birmingham REP, the theatre for this afternoon's show. It's Saturday the 10th of June 23. This is Symphony Square outside Symphony Hall, and the notice on the window shows the show this afternoon. Tony, the Tony Blair rock opera by Harry Hill. There we are, somebody else interested in the show. The last time I saw a Harry Hill musical, I Can't Sing It was called, I had to have 3 attempts to complete seeing it. The first time, the booking I had for the first performance was cancelled, so I rebooked it, and the second attempt at seeing it, obviously not the first performance then, broke down at half time with some mechanical problem, so I had to rebook a third time. Luckily we got the money back on the other 2 occasions, so I eventually saw it, but then it was removed from the theatre, Palladium, after less than a month. So I thought when this one came up I must see it straight away, which is why I booked it at Birmingham REP, which is where I first saw it was on. But I gather it's coming to Derby, which would have been a bit more convenient. The National Express bus didn't work out too well. It was quite a long wait in Birmingham. The other show advertised, Daniel Blake, a rather left-wing type thing based on the film by Ken Loach, which I did see courtesy of either the Times or Sky at the time. Is coming here soon. I will be interested in that, but I'm not too happy about the long delay. The bus arrives about 11 o'clock and it doesn't start till 2, so that's quite a long wait. Anyway, I'll have to decide on that very soon. Tony has just finished, just under 2 hours including interval. Outrageous really, very rude in places, but I could see it again. I came here because it wasn't in the initial tour going to anywhere near Nottingham, but I understand it's going to Derby, and I wonder about seeing it a second time in Derby. It's well worth it anyway, so I can thoroughly recommend it. I'm going to give it 5 stars, particularly as I was given the memento from the afternoon. There's a bit of twisting of a balloon into the shape. It looks a bit like a poodle, and if I get it home successfully you can see it on video. But as an interim, here it is being held outside Symphony Hall in the conference centre. So there it is, that was what I was given. I was sitting in A13. It cost £24, which is a bit over my limit, but I think that was well worth the extra. So thank you very much. I did buy a programme at £5, and it has given me a chance to reflect on the performances. I would give the first act 5 stars, but the second act began by concentrating on the wars. And Tony wasn't in it. He did come in after a short time complaining that he wasn't appearing in it, but because of that and its shortness as well, I'd give Act 2 3 stars, so overall 4 stars. I also said that I would be prepared to go and see it again when it comes to Derby Theatre in the autumn, but I see that the cheapest seats at the moment are £28, so that's even more than the 24 I paid for Birmingham. So I'm giving that a miss for the time being. Maybe if it doesn't sell too well, which I suspect won't be the case, but if so, then they may reduce and give an offer on. On the second and third pages we get a welcome from the writers, Harry Hill and Steve Brown, and on the right hand page a welcome from the director. The next 2 pages show the people who are responsible for sets, lighting, etc., etc., and how the 2 authors have written the show. The next pages titled "Have I Got News for Tony Blair?" and the centre pages have the song list: Intro, Rewind, New Messiah, I'm Gonna Be Somebody, Macroeconomics, now there's a title, New Labour 1 and 2, The People's Princess, and into Act 2, I'd Never Done Anything Wrong, Bombs Away, Special Relationship, Bombs Away Again, He's a Liar, The Whole Wide World. We seem to have everything in there then. If you are in the front row, watch out for the balloon and keep your eye on Peter Mandelson, played here by Howard Samuels, who was the one who gave me the model of the poodle. And there he is. Thank you, Howard, appreciate that. I see it says that Howard appeared in the Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd at the Orange Tree Theatre Richmond, which was a London premiere. Now I saw it in recent years, within the last 10 years, at the Finborough. I wonder if that was the same performance. I didn't know it was the London premiere of it now. I remember it coming to Nottingham and I couldn't afford to see it because of the success of Stop the World. Jack Whittle, who played Tony Blair. Tory Burgess was Cherry. Neil Kinnock. Gordon Brown. Oh yes. Rosie took the part of John Prescott. And Sally was playing Robin Cork. Emma, Diana. The final page is more of the production team, and then we have, at the time of printing, the tour. The most convenient was Birmingham, but it is coming to Derby, where the cheapest seats were £28. I'm a pretty straight sort of guy. And here is the poodle in all its three-dimensional glory as I rotate round it. I was trying to get it the right way round, but overnight it seems to have changed its shape a bit. But I think it's still recognisable as a bit of a poodle. Obviously it can't keep its shape forever, which is why I'm doing this video of it. Much appreciated that, thank you. And finally there is the ticket and the bus travel. The bus travel worked out about £11 return. The ticket says £21.50, but the Birmingham REP in its wisdom doesn't automatically add the £2.50 booking fee on. I like it when it does, and then you know where you are right from the start.